Guys, it's Shauna with Just Try to Be Nice, and this is video 12 of my Scrapbook Bible, and it is for the book of Proverbs. And there's a lot in Proverbs, because Proverbs is all about being a good woman, and a wife, and a mother, and a partner, and blah, 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 blah. So here's my book of Proverbs. First thing you see is, I want to be a really great wife, as I want to be really great as a wife and mother. But sometimes reality intrudes, and there's nothing more precious than self. And then just this really pretty picture of a flower that I found in a magazine. And just like Psalms, a lot of these calendar pages, there's a lot of them in Proverbs. What made her different made her exceptional. Wisdom demands our attention, so that's why that's up there. More calendar pages. More calendar pages. Honor the Lord by giving him the first part of all your income. That's all about tithing. And then this is more of the calendar. More of the calendar. And then it looks like I saved that for some reason. And I can't even see what I put over there, but I put something in the margin. Oh, dad. It's something it's about my dad. Describe the worthlessness of a wicked man. He's a constant liar and signals his true intentions to his friends with eyes and feet and fingers. So that was all about my dad, I guess. And then there's another one. And then it looks like these are verses that I liked. And this is from 2001. This was 2010. And this was all about prostitution and sin. And then another calendar page. And see, like I was saying before, the calendar pages have a tendency to kind of stick to each other. This one's saying don't talk so much. You know, the Lord doesn't like someone who just talks and talks and talks and never has anything to say. And then this was just a really pretty picture that I drew a long time ago. And there's another page of the calendar. More calendar. This is more calendar. More calendar. Oh, and this is something that I liked. So this calendar, this verse, and this verse, both were relevant. So I put this one there, and I put that one there. But you kind of have to, you know, work to see. Hope never takes time off. And then this is more of the calendar pages. There's another rub-on that I liked. More calendar pages. This says just try. God will love you, win or lose. Here's another verse about my dad. A lazy fellow has trouble all through life, and the good man's path is easy. I love you, Dad, but you are kind of lazy. Lord, help my mom not be crazy. This was a really old one. And this is from back before my mom died. And this was actually in her stuff. This is a patron saint of the sick. I don't know why she had this. She wasn't Catholic. But this was in her stuff. So I put it in here. Because I didn't want to lose these things. I didn't want to throw them out. And this is all about self-protection. So that's why that's there. And then there's another page from the Bible. And this is one of my favorite verses, actually. White hair is a crown of glory. So, like, I love to see old women with gray hair. Long gray hair. It just makes me, like, I love it. I can't wait until my hair turns gray. This is all about spanking. Discipline your son in the early years while there is hope. If you don't, you will ruin his life. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of corporal punishment. I don't ever spank Hannah, and because Hannah's autistic, you can't spank her. But there is definitely something to be said for spare the rod and spoil the child. Definitely. So here's another picture from the calendar. And then this is just a cute little picture of Hannah. We were at Steak and Shake, and she had tried something for the first time that she didn't really like. And I just love that face. And then here's some more pages from the calendar. And like I said, you can see how they're on top of each other. There's a lot of pages from the calendar that were Psalms and Proverbs. You gotta be real careful how you turn these pages too, because I've had pages just rip right out because it's so big and so full of stuff. There's more pages of the calendar. And then this is just a pretty sun, because this is wise sayings. And then your thoughts and your dreams and your feelings, they do matter. And then this is just a cute picture that says moms, they're like dads, only smarter. And then when you flip it up, it's got Charm can be deceptive and beauty doesn't last, but a woman who fears and reverences God shall be greatly praised. And then this is just a really pretty picture of a moon. And then this is day is done, gone the sun, from the lake, from the hills, from the sky, safely rest, all is well, God is nigh. And this is from Mrs. Sharp's Daily Blessings, a book that I had from 1818. And that was a blessing that she would teach the children to say every night before bed. A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. I realize today is the day I write my own story. And that is because of, this is my wedding. This is a picture for my wedding. This is everybody important to me. This is me, my husband, that's my Diddy, that was my best friend Kate, that was Epsa, the lady who did the wedding. That's my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my stepmother-in-law, Meredith. And then this is just a cute little poem that I just loved it so much. I put it in there. And there you go. That's it. And then you've got this. This was from our wedding. This is the thing that we sent out our wedding announcement on. See, it's Mr. and Mrs. Anthony T. Burns. That's my husband's name. And for some reason, when you do wedding announcements, you don't include the woman's name. It's not important. You're Mrs. That's all that matters. So it's not Mr. Anthony Burns and Mrs. Shana Burns. Nope. Just Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Burns. And then this is a card. This is a birthday card that my husband gave me in 2012. And there's the note from him. And then this is just a really, really sweet, sweet card. So I'll leave it here long enough so you can pause it and read it if you want. And then there's the end of it. And I just love that card. It was very, very sweet and thoughtful of him, so I included it. And then this was actually, it's a tarot card for Rapunzel, but it was given to me by a friend because Rapunzel is like trapped in this well. I mean, she's trapped in this tower, but all the while she had the ability to get out on her own. She just didn't know it. So I kept that. And then if you want to tell anything to heaven, just tell it to the wind. And then this is a picture from my mom's funeral. And that's my mom's Aunt Violet May. And she's dead now. And there's my mom's sister Judy and my mom's husband William. I believe he just passed away. And then there's their son, my cousin Bill. And then, of course, that's me. And so I believe that's it. Oh, no, there's one more page for Proverbs. I am a good girl. And this is a picture of me in Florida right before the twins were born. That's what I used to look like. I know I'm really fat now, but you give birth to twins and try not to get fat. And then, oh my God, I've come to say thank you for your love today. Thank you for my family and all the friends you give to me. Guide me in the dark of night and in the morning send your light. Amen. And this is actually from a movie. It's from a Billy Bob Thornton movie. I just loved it so much. And this is a picture of me and my brother, and that's Haley. And then that says, I create my future now. Happiness is like a little kiss you must share to enjoy it. And there you go. That is my book of Proverbs book. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye!